for story time, my favorite part of the day. Let's sing our song together. Oh, I want to read with somebody. I want to read a book with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Okay, while we're reading our story, it's important that you control your body so that you can stay safe and grow your brains. You should be sitting on your bottom with your hands and feet to myself. Make sure you have a bubble in your mouth and your listening ears are on. Okay, friends, let's talk about the front cover. What's written on the front cover of every book that tells us the name of the story? It's the title. The title is the name. The title is the name. Every book has a name. The title is the name. What else is written on the front cover? How about the name of the author? What does the author do? Writes the words. Author writes the words. And who draws the pictures? The illustrator. Illustrator draws the pictures. Friends, inside the book there are pages. On the pages there are pictures and there are words. I can tell that these are words because words are made of letters. Okay, the title of this story is The Snowy Day. The author and illustrator is Ezra Jack Keats. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as his eyes could see. Friends, if it is snowing outside, what season is it? Is it summer? No. Is it spring? No. Is it fall? No. It snows in the winter time. If it's snowing outside, that means it must be winter. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, 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 crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like this. Friends, I noticed that Peter's footprints show how he made his feet. He pointed his toes out, and then he pointed his toes in. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. Peter is not making footprints anymore. He's making one long line by dragging his foot in the snow. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. Friends, how many feet do you have? 1, 2. 2 feet. Peter has 2 tracks from his 2 feet. 1, 2. But right here, there is a new track. That is from what Peter found sticking out of the snow. It was a stick. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. What will happen when Peter smacks this tree? I already see it beginning to happen. The snow is what? The snow is falling down. Peter is smacking the tree to make the snow fall down. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. Oh, now I see Peter walking away. Is he dragging his feet to make one line, or is he walking to make footprints? He's walking to make footprints, isn't he? Peter thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight. but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. Friends, let's build a snowman together. Let's get some snow, roll it up into a ball, put it down, and now get some more snow and make a smaller ball and put that on top. And there's the snowman's head and the snowman's body. And we can give him some eyes and a nose and a smile. Just like the snowman that Peter made. And he made snow angels. Snow angels is when you lie on your back and you move your arms and legs like this. And you can create a snow angel, just like Peter. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great, big, tall mountain of snow. He climbed up and up and up and up, and then he slid all the way down. Whee! Peter picked up a handful of snow, and another, and still another. He packed it round and firm, and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Friends, let's get some snow and pack it in a snowball, nice and round. Just like we make balls out of Play-Doh in our classroom, you can make a ball out of snow. Put it in your pockets. Then Peter went into his warm house. Friends, is snow warm or cold? Snow is cold. And when we read the book Change It, we learned about different states of matter. We learned about solid, liquid, and gas. When snow is very cold, it is a solid. It is like ice. It is hard. But when it gets warm, what happens to it? When ice and snow get warm, they begin to melt and they turn into water. So I noticed that Peter has a cold snowball in his pocket, but he's going inside his warm house. I wonder what will happen to the snowball. Let's keep reading to find out. Peter told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought, and he thought, and he thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. What happened to the snowball? Where did it go? It turned into water. It melted, didn't it? When ice or snow becomes warm, it melts and turns into water. It changes from a solid to a liquid. I can see the water right there on Peter's pocket where the snowball was, and that's right where it melted. Peter felt very sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. Friends, is the sun hot or cold? The sun is hot, and snow is cold. So when the sun makes the cold snow warmer, the cold snow will melt and turn into water. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. At breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. I wonder what they will do together in the snow. Friends, what would you do in the snow? Maybe you would make tracks in the snow with your feet. Maybe you would drag your feet, or you could find a stick and make the snow fall down. Maybe you would make snowmen and snow angels. I wonder what Peter and his friend will do in the snow today. They are going to have new adventures together. The end. If you liked my book, clap once. If you liked my book, clap twice. 3, 2, 1. That book was fun.